Hi everyone, in this video I'm giving you my honest opinion on the Fullstack Shopify theme. It's a theme I've been using for over a year now, so you're getting a genuinely honest review after a full year of use. Here you've got the client stores. And one thing that's already really nice about this theme is that, as you'll see, you can customize every element in proper detail. My Variations, for example, which is very well known, runs on this theme. And even though it's the same theme, you can see the designs are nothing alike. You're completely free to do what you want with it. Everything is configurable, so you really can get the design you have in mind. For me, once you take this theme, you've got no excuses left. Quite simply, it's all drag and drop. You can imagine any design you want. You can see here over 60 blocks to combine. And in terms of color schemes, same thing. You'll be able to define sections and reuse them anywhere on the site. If this theme interests you, going through my link gets you a 30-day free trial, so don't hesitate to have a look in the description. Now, a quick word on the pricing. Here you've got the monthly plan. That's the one I use at $24.90. It's been a year now, so it would actually have been more cost effective to take this one. But to start out, I'd still recommend the monthly plan. And then if it suits you after a few months, don't hesitate to move over to the annual one, because there you're saving 90 euros. That's always money back in your pocket. Right, so let's move on now to the demos. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the theme I work on. The Shopify site, which of course runs the full stack theme. So here we've put in straight away the categories, the main ones with little images, so it makes you want to click. Here are our hero products, our filters. Here's a custom block with a group, an icon, and a group holding a title and some text. So here you really are free to do whatever you want. You can see I've got an image and a text here, and you can flip them around in seconds. You can also give them background colors. Here, for example, I've put a light blue and a gray. Here you've got an accordion system. Accordions are good because in SEO terms, the text is still there for Google, but it's hidden. So you're not throwing too much information at your customer visually, and they don't get overwhelmed. And let me show you a product page quickly. We won't go too deep into it, but here, for example, you'll also notice, if you know a bit about SEO, that the signs are good here. The breadcrumb at the top, the title set as a level 1 heading, your little icons with the key features, and here your trust elements. And all of that is blocks you can drag and drop without writing a single line of code. And that really matters, because I know building a site can feel intimidating, but here you're genuinely free to do whatever you want. You can start simple and add as you go. This here, for example, there are paid apps that do this, whereas here it's built in. I'm on my product page and it's offering me other accessories. And that one comes included in the theme directly. You can see the image is small, it's quite pretty, and it's discrete too. We're not on an overloaded page. Then here's the frequently asked questions part, again with the little accordion. So you can see you've got everything you need for a really complete page. You've also got the sticky button here, and I think it looks very professional for the price. You're investing in something where, yes, you'll spend a bit of time building your site, but then you'll keep it for a year easily. The theme gets updated, so there's no reason to ever switch. And what I want to show you here is really important. It's one of the real strengths of Fullstack, and you'll hear this everywhere if you go and research the theme, the SEO side of it. Here you see I can change the style of this text. For example, I can give it a paragraph style visually, but still tell it in SEO terms that it's a level 2 heading or a level 1 heading, and that matters for Google, for your rankings. Not every theme lets you do that, so it's a genuinely nice touch. There are loads of little things for SEO. This theme is built for it. In fact, this site here runs 100% on SEO with no advertising at all. You've also got a multilingual system already built in with the switcher right there in the menu. So another point in its favor on top of that, and something that for me is really, I'd never seen this many possible combinations anywhere, is right here. You can build your own color palettes. So earlier you saw I'd used blue backgrounds, gray backgrounds, and so on. You click on your section here, and then you can choose to apply whichever palette you created and want to use. And you see in 2 clicks, it changes my whole color scheme. And it's so simple to reuse across the site. That's something I really do love. You can see I've made 1, 2, 3 of them. There are several I use regularly, not 8 of them, mind you, but I did create them at some point. So there you go. That's a genuinely nice side of this theme. You'll be able to customize the site exactly how you want it, right down to the detail. So that's great. And the last thing I wanted to show you, here we go a bit deeper into the structure of the theme itself. You've got sections here, and inside the sections, you've got groups. Here in the benefits section, for example, I've got 3 groups. So those are my 3 groups right here. And here you can choose the alignment. So this is a 3-column grid. You can also see the responsive view, of course. So you'll have a completely different design between the desktop view and the mobile view. You can see it's a really, really complete theme. Here you can go into features. What's good is that you get loads of little blocks included. So here we've got around 60 blocks, and that's going to save you paying for apps because, for example, this subscription block right here, that could easily be a paid app just to let you offer subscriptions, whereas here it comes built straight into the theme. And if you ever run into a problem, if you can't get a block to work, the support is French and completely available. I've contacted them about 4 times in a year, I think. They've always replied. So that's genuinely really nice having a French contact because it's easier. There's no need to translate your message into English or anything. They come back to you within a day or two. Really no trouble at all, and they genuinely help you out. So that's lovely. And you can see you've got all of this available. For me, once you take this theme, you've got no excuses left. It's all drag and drop. You can imagine any design you like. You can even use AI to help you with the design. Personally, I don't recommend building the theme directly with AI because the day the code gets updated, you'll have to go back into it. And if you don't know your way around, you'll lose a lot of time. And in e-commerce, we've got no time to lose. Honestly, you have to move fast. So personally, I'd rather use something that works, something properly functional. And you can see there are well-known e-commerce sites using it. Erai, for example, and my variations in particular, which is very well known. So it's a solid theme, and normally you're in very good hands using this one. Oh, yes, one last point as well. Not using loads of features, loads of external apps rather, also means a lighter site. And that's good for conversion because if your site takes 3 minutes to load, you're going to lose your customer. And it's good for SEO too because loading speed is one of the many signals used to rank a site. So there you go. For me, honestly, I'm 100% convinced by this theme. So do drop your own opinion on it in the comments. If you've got feedback, if you've got questions, of course I'll answer them. No problem at all. And even if I need to go and ask Fullstack for the information, I have contacts there. So it's really not an issue. I'll put the link in the description, of course. If you've got questions, don't hesitate. Leave a comment and I'll reply. And even if I need to contact Fullstack, no problem, I'll do it. I think this video is fairly complete. But if there's anything at all, any question, don't hesitate, I'll answer it. And I'll see you very soon in another video about Shopify. Thanks everyone, see you soon.